bengazi ngayo nami ngoba bengazi ukuthi umzakhulela kwasiyumbulali kaMeyiwa.
And just like that, Muzi Sibiya, the man of the hour, yes, literally, court was in session for just an hour to talk about Muzi Sibiya and his legal representation and what he has decided. This video is a brief summary to let you know what exactly happened in court, or should I say a breakdown of what happened in court. But should we do a live to talk about it in depth? Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you type a 1 if you want Mzansi Unfiltered live reaction to Muzi Sibiya's selection, okay? Because Muzi Sibiya said, okay, so I must choose. So you mean to tell me that if I choose from the 4 who are already on the case, then legal aid will cover and my uncle doesn't have to battle the battle of trying to pay the bill? Say no more, okay? Say no more. And you know what? I choose Mzansi Unfiltered. And let me know, what is your choice? What was your original choice? Okay, what was your original choice? I held a poll on my community tab and there were 4 selections, of course, only 4 selections. This is the part where I got confused, okay? I give you 4 choices. And then the people in the comment section said, no, we don't see our choice from the 4. The 4 was Ramsipili, Nisi, Ngumalo, and Umshalolo, of course, right? Those are the 4 choices. Legal aid made it clear in December, before we all went for Christmas and New Year's break. Legal aid said, if you want the dollar bills, these 4 choose here, okay? It was made crystal clear to him. Again, was it fair? That's a story for another day. But this is South Africa. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. So he chose Mzansi Unfiltered. Was that my initial choice? I'm going to say no. I remember when they had the last session in December, I remember doing a review and saying, I don't think Mzansi will agree. He might be selected, but I don't think he will agree to the appointment, because when accused number 3 was going through the solitary confinement and Dondonis, and we'll talk about accused number 3, okay? We'll talk about accused number 3 because I took a quick glance at him and I have a whole video to talk about him. But wait, we are not there, okay? Let me not digress. It's 2025. I gotta do better. I got to do better with the digressions. But this is what happened, okay? Muzi Sibiya said a pinky, a bonky. Who is it gonna be? He chose Muzi. What am I saying? He chose Mzansi Unfiltered, okay? Am I happy that it's Mzansi Unfiltered? Yes, I am. Was that my initial choice? No. Because I said it already last year, but quite briefly, Mzansi had refused to do, he hadn't refused. He had said he would have to adjourn from the SENZO MEYIWA trial to take on accused number 3's solitary confinement case, and they would have to adjourn for a good, I think he had said 6 weeks. I can't remember at the time. So in this case, Muzi Sibiya choosing Mzansi and Mzansi saying I accept is really a shock for me. It's really a shock. It's not bad news, but it's a shock. There's some good news and there's some bad news. The good news is, should I start with the good news or should I start with the bad news? The good news is Nisi's familiar with the case. Nisi's familiar with Muzi. Muzi probably picked who he had the best rapport with during that brief moment. Keep in mind, this guy had a few minutes to choose from the 4 accused. He probably picked the one who had the best rapport, the one who he felt could handle Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Gininda's cross-examination. Remember, Muzi Sibiya is in that crucial spot where the late advocate Tulani Joshua Ngomezulu was supposed to come back and do the cross-examination, as he had said loud and clear in court when he was cross-examining host, and said, wait until Gininda is on the stand. You know, he promised us an explosive show. Muzi Sibiya is probably in on it. Muzi Sibiya probably knows, right? He consults. Remember, Nisi told us, and this we know, attorneys, legal representatives are creatures of instructions. Muzi Sibiya is actually the one who gave Ngomezulu the instruction of, you are not well. Court must adjourn today. We cannot proceed. And that was the last day Ngomezulu was in court before he was summoned out of bed back into the courtroom. May his soul rest in peace. But I have my confidence in Muzi Sibiya being able to relay to Nisi. Now, there's also the part where, I'm going to get to the bad news. There's the part where my Lord said, our late colleague, there was an element of sincerity. He bowed his head down, eyes away from the cameras, and then he said, our late colleague, what was his name again? Oh gosh, my memory is really getting the best of me. I know the people are going to talk about this moment. I can't remember his name. Ngomezulu, the late Ngomezulu. Maybe his notes are made available, and Umnisi is like, whoa. And Judge Rata had to say, no, it's not an instruction, okay? It's a suggestion. Check on Ngomezulu's notes. And Nisi's like, okay, I'll check on the notes, but I'm not brand new at the rodeo, okay? I'm not brand new to the show. I've got my own style. I've got my own way of conducting things. I'll look at the notes, okay? I'm promising to look at the notes. I'm not promising to use the notes. I'm not promising to call Dr. Mbatsane and the secret star witnesses. So we don't know, guys. We don't know what's going to happen with that. Now, let's go back to the poll that I conducted where there were only 4 choices. 4 choices. Ramsipili, Mnisi, Ngumalo, Umshololo. Comment section said advocate therefore. Where is advocate therefore? You did not include him in the choices, ma'am. We're going to need him. I'm going to address my official response with regards to advocate therefore in a separate video, because one of my responsibilities as, Mzansi Unfiltered is to respond to what the people talk about and what the people want and what the people do. There's been a lot of noise in the comment section about advocate therefore, and I will respond in a separate video and we can talk about it in depth there and why. First of all, he was not on the list of 4, and why he is not Muzi Sibiya's legal representative of choice. Okay. So hold that thought. But yeah, and quite briefly, it's happening. Muzi Sibiya has made a selection. It is now public knowledge. I don't even know what to say. You know what? I'm going to drink water and mind my business. I'm going to drink water and mind my business. It's 2025. The year just started. On a great noise. But I will be discussing it, okay, in my live. I'll talk more freely in my live. But what else? What more do I want to say? What else do I want to react to right away? No, I was going to talk about Kelly Khumalo again. Listen, I don't make the news, okay? The news happens and then I just got to talk about it, okay? So we'll talk about that also in another separate video. There's going to be many separate videos. So, hey, let me end this here so that I don't confuse the record. Thanks so much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I absolutely love it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You already know the deal. But if you're watching from outside the club, listen, there's a thunderstorm brewing, okay? There's a thunderstorm brewing. The prediction is it's gonna be hot and heavy. I forgot to tell you the bad news. Okay, pause, cut on the closing. I forgot to give you the bad news. I knew there was something I was forgetting to tell. The bad news is the bad news for Kininda. Okay, it's round 2. Season 2, episode 1, Nisi versus Gininda cross-examination. It's going to be hot, okay? Gininda and advocate Nisi are back in the ring. I can't even help laughing because Gininda thought he was done, okay? And then, unfortunately, Ungomezulu passed away and Gininda said, this is the life, okay? This is my life right now. I just got to get through Shalolo and I'm done. But then to hear that he now has to go back through advocate Nisi Wemvula after the heat those two had, it's about to be a thunderstorm, okay? It's about to be the thunderstorm of the year. It's starting bright and early in January, so make sure you get your umbrellas. Make sure that you have everything that you need when there's a storm, because it's going to be hot and heavy. That is the bad news for Gininda, for the state, because Omnisi is going to, he's going to brew up a storm. I'm finna go at you. It's gonna be bad. The other thing I want to mention is, oh my goodness, what am I gonna say? The other thing I want to mention is, in terms of bad news, is there a conflict of interest in Umnisi representing accused number 1, who gave the confession statement that implicates accused number 3, but they're being represented by the same lawyer, by the same advocate? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? The answer to that is absolutely not, because they're being tried in common purpose, which is why, if you remember way back at the very beginning, accused number 1 to 4 were all represented by who? Advocate, therefore, at that time, not now, at that time. But you know what? Let me end it right here. Thanks so much for watching. If you are excited for season 2, Nisi versus Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Gininda, make sure you go ahead and type a 2 in the comment section down below. Okay, for my channel members, you already know the drill. Drop a Nisi emoji in the comment section down below. But yeah, I definitely want to hear from you. I will be in the comment section to engage with you and find out your first reaction to this. I'll definitely be back with more videos breaking down things in more nitty-gritty details, just the way you like it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on my next upload.